You can now turn any Pokemon on your account into a hundo or even a shundo using the golden bottle cap. And in this video I'll explain exactly how it works. I'll go over which Pokemon are most worth using it on, and I'll also share some of my personal favorites. From June 23rd at 10 AM to June 29th at 6 AM, you'll have access to a new Go Pass for the Ancient Recovered event. And by purchasing the deluxe version, you'll be able to obtain one golden bottle cap. The deluxe version costs $20, which is a lot of money, but arguably not that much. Especially when you consider how much we spent on raid passes without guaranteeing a hundo or a shundo. And especially if you compare it to the lucky trinket, because that's only $8. And the lucky trinket also doesn't guarantee a hundo. So if you compare it to that, it's double the price of a trinket, and actually it's way better than a trinket. Using a bottle cap allows you to hyper train a Pokemon. Hyper training allows you to increase the stats of any Pokemon you own. There's also a silver bottle cap, but more about that later. The golden one allows you to increase its attack, defense and HP by as much as you want. So yes, if you really want to, you can turn a Nando into a hundo, but it will be more work. To hyper train, you will have to complete various tasks themed to the stats you plan to raise. If you want to increase your Pokemon's attack stat, you'll have to do gym battles with your trainee in your battle party. And if you want to increase your Pokemon's defense stats, you will have to catch Pokemon with your trainee as your buddy. And if you want to increase the HP, you will have to spin Pokestops or gyms with your trainee as your buddy. These tasks all seem pretty simple based on the information we have right now. There could still be more tasks or possibly more difficult ones, but from what we've seen so far, it looks pretty manageable. Once you use your golden bottle cap, you have 365 days to complete your hyper training tasks. Please keep in mind that both the Go Pass and the Golden Bottle Cap expire June 29th at 11:59 PM. Which means that you need to start making up your mind, because once Go Fest is over, you only have 4 hours left to decide which Pokemon you want to use it on. So choose wisely, because I don't think we'll be getting more than one a year. So what is the best option? Honestly, there isn't really a clear answer. It's a personal decision that everyone has to make to their own. But to make things easier for you, I made a few lists. There are memory or favorite Pokemon. Those are Pokemon that you've caught with your friends that have a specific memory, can be anything. Useful Pokemon, these are basically the best raid attackers, such as Rayquaza, Kyogre, Groudon, Kyurem, Zacian, Zamazenta, Latias, basically any legendary or mega evolvable Pokemon. Collectible Pokemon, these are rare costume Pokemon such as Pikachu, Eevee or Snorlax. Think about the Sleepy Snorlax, for example. That's a pretty rare shiny. If you have that and you can just simply bottle cap that, that's a sick Pokemon. Then the last one is limited and mythical Pokemon. These are Pokemon that have only been available once, such as Keldeo, Zygarde and any other mythical Pokemon. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've been hyped about bottle caps for multiple years. I've been playing since day one, which is nearly 9 years. And I've been grinding lucky friend trades as efficient as possible, which is why I have so many shundos. But of course, not every trade goes perfect. I have a huge collection of 98% Pokemon that are just not perfect. And a lot of them are shiny. And besides them being a high IV, I mainly kept them with the intention of ever bottle capping them. But now the item is here, we know that it doesn't have to be a 98, since it can be any IV. As much as I would love to bottle cap any of my rare Pikachu, as long as we don't know how frequently we'll be getting a golden bottle cap, I'm just not gonna risk it. So I'm gonna play safe, and I'm planning on using mine on a mythical Pokemon. I'll probably be using it on either Mew, Celebi or Jirachi. Remember I said there's a silver one? Well, it's not in a game yet, but the silver one will most likely be less strong compared to the golden one. The silver one will potentially only do one stat or only +1. At this point we don't really know, and we don't know if we'll ever have one, when we'll ever have one, and if so, how many or how frequent we'll have them, and how many times you can use a bottle cap on a Pokemon. Can we do it multiple times on the same one? Don't take my word for granted, but I'm pretty sure that the silver one is coming. So because of that, I'm I'm not gonna use the golden one on my Mew or my Celebi. My Mew is 98 and Celebi is 93. So I might be able to make them into a shundo using the silver one depending how it works. So what will I use it on? Probably my Jirachi for now. If you've watched my Japan video, you will understand. But what will you use it on? Let me know. Peace!